I can find anything here. Oh, I gotta mute that. Alright. We are live.
Look at that.
Oh, hi, Toasty. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. I'm trying to see if I can find any music for us, but I don't really know. Royalty-free music for us, but see, these are like 2-minute sounds. I need like royalty-free music for how late am I? Well, considering that you're here right now, I'm getting a feeling that you got a notification.
You are 15 seconds late. Get out, doggone.
Considering that you just joined here just now, I get a feeling that you just got a notification.
It's not morning?
Hi.
I just woke up.
Why does it have to be morning? Why does it have to be morning? Sugar bean. Alright. I don't really know what to put for music. I think,
I had found a place last night that has royalty-free music, but I can't remember where it's at.
I don't really... There's handpicked artists, but I don't think, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play any of this stuff. We'll see. Let's see. Royalty
Yeah,
free
we're
music.
since Big decided not to work today, we're gonna start today.
There is no work today for Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day, friends. Oh, cool, Miss Packrat. Yeah. Veterans Day, no music, or no work. So I decided to just give this a start today and decide where to go from there. So, hi everyone, welcome. Thanks for joining us for our first showing of Mixcast. Thank you guys. Thank you. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna see if we can drum up some conversations for you guys. Oh, I have to sneeze. Okay. It's freezing in Seattle, and I hear it's snowing across the United States. So, hopefully you guys are staying warm.
I wouldn't know. I was outside in shorts today, so.
Where are you, Bad Frog?
Well,
Where are
I'm
you?
outside San Francisco, so we don't get snow here.
So no snow in sunny California. Seattle, however, let's see. What does Seattle say? Seattle says 54 and raining. So it's cold. It's cold. Cold rain. Hi, mister.
But doesn't Seattle always say rain no matter what? Oh!
Well then, that's a way to start. Hi, Muffin. That's loud. Real loud? Alright. Fixed. We're gonna run into issues like that, so... We're gonna run into issues like that. Yeah, nice little test.
Trying to find all the bugs now.
Yeah, nice little test, so... I'll have little markers on where I have to keep certain volume levels. So, Florida has no snow. That's true. I lived in Florida for 21 years. Definitely no snow over there.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get into that. It's obviously a topic today.
Yeah. So today's schedule. I think this is correct. Let me see. Pretty sure this is correct. Yeah. Here we go.
Am I low volume again?
Bad Frog is low volume? I can fix that. Oh, well, he's low volume. Okay, see, this is where the problem is going to be. Bad Frog will be low volume, but my notifications will be really high. So I got to go change my notification volumes to make sure that they're a little bit lower. It's more of the sub one that I have to change. I'll change that one right now. That's the big one that has to be changed.
Oh, that's right, because I'm tied into your...
You're on the same volume level against my notifications, so
yep.
Let me just lower the sub-notification volume.
Thanks, Joke. I appreciate that.
I lowered it in half for now. So if it pops up...
Tell Big to find the chords and I'll have a real mic.
Yes, that is on the schedule for today. We're going to be doing that today. So, Yeah. So today we have a few topics for you guys. First of all, our first one, introductions. A lot of you know who I am because we're hosting this here on my channel. But Bad Frog is going to be bringing a lot of his friends and family across Mixer over here until we figure out like the perfect way to do this, where we can still bring our audience to join us in the show. So I'm Big Hungry 2X. We have our friend Bad Frog over here. You know him from my community as well as other communities across Mixer. Where do you hang out a lot, Bad Frog?
Pretty much so all over Mixer. I've got many communities that I hang out in. It's just something I do. I like
Yeah,
to get a different point of view on everything, and as you know, I'm mod for a lot of people, and there's different styles for everybody, and you got to remember all that and how their communities work. So,
right.
yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. Um,
But
so yeah, I mean, you might know Bad Frog from other specific channels. He mods for Scythe and he mods for Backdraft and Magic Unicorn and many places. So, and he's active in my community. He doesn't mod for mine because I don't want to put that burden on him on top of all the other.
that's out of my choice, and it's also against his rules.
Yeah. So, yeah. So if you didn't know us, hi.
Hey, Ray.
Hi. Hungry, are we playing Fortnite today? No, this is a talk show. So no gaming.
And
What's up, Judge?
there's no open queue either.
Yeah.
We're not doing squads in this.
Jack and Beast, thank you for the follow.
Hey, Judge.
Yeah. So, welcome, Mixcast. I think we've officially come to the name to be the Mixcast. We started off with Good Morning Mixer, but we decided to have it available to be done at any time in the day instead of leaving it specifically for a morning show. Did you want a new title? Oh, for the stream? Yeah, I don't even know what it is, to be honest. I also might be on the wrong game. Oh yeah, we're on web show. Yeah. We'll change. Just welcome to, or just put the Mixcast episode 1 for the title. Yeah, I didn't change it beforehand. We were too busy getting a bunch of other stuff ready. So, Bob Ross and Big.
You just get ready for
That's funny.
That's bad.
That's funny. Okay. Let's see. So, a couple things that we had to talk on today's show. For Thursday, it's gonna snow for you, March. Dang. I don't think we're supposed to get snow in Seattle anytime soon, but I'm unsure. Second topic of the day for the stream is, or for this portion of the stream is, what's Mixcast? Big, is that your dad? No, not my dad.
Hey.
No, good friend here on Mixer. Big brother. We'll call him Big Brother.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. That one's a good one. I like that. So for those of you coming by and not knowing what you're joining into, we are doing a new thing here on the show. So I will still be running my regular stream, but we are doing a new thing here called Mixcast. You can still host. It's very helpful. We have a couple of things that we want to get across for you guys, which is being like, this show is not related to my stream. We are keeping them separate, so that way we can have the diversity of being able to host a podcast / vodcast, because we'll be able to put this up on YouTube and you'll watch it on Mixer VODs, which is all the stuff above Bad Frog. You'll see both of our Twitter handles, my Instagram, his Mixer account, my Mixer account. We have a third Mixer account, which we think we're probably going to transition over to. Let me see if I can log into it.
Yeah, Big's already saved the name for it just in case. If this goes off, we're going to move it to its own channel.
Yeah.
That way it's not interfering with his, and there's nothing on mine yet because I broke everything.
Let me see if I can log into it right now.
Oh, how did I get the name Bad Frog? It's actually, if you go on the internet and you search, if you search the for baddest frog in the pond, there's a frog that's all dressed up in scuba gear with stuff. I used to scuba dive, and that was how I got my name. It was from a scuba diving frog. So I was the baddest frog in the pond.
Mixcast. That is the official Mixer channel. I'll put hand up in the chat. Mixcast. We will more than likely transition over to that channel if we start doing this more often. Like if we work on like making this a real thing and going each day and bringing in an audience and all that stuff. So if you want to follow that channel, it would be really helpful. And so we can build up a little bit of an audience over there and be able to run it in one single place. That way we don't run into the problem people constantly joining the channel saying, can I play? Because they're used to this being my official channel. So yeah, we'll continue to host with that channel each day. So if you ever want to just check over there and do whatever, go for it. Yeah, small little Blueberry channel. Just made it like 2 days ago or something. So, how do I get onto Mixcast? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by get onto Mixcast? Good thing you made the account already. Someone might try to poach it. Yep, believe me, we took care of all that stuff.
Even got an email address. So
to be a co-host of Mixcast, so me and Bad Frog are going to be co-hosts through the channel each day. If you're wanting to be a guest on the channel, there's no real application process. What we're going to end up doing is we're going to be bringing in people that we want to either interview for the show. If you are like in the industry, if you're a longtime streamer here on Mixer, if you're a community member that that has something interesting about you that we're wanting to bring up in a channel, like maybe something that's relevant to what's going on, such as like we have football season coming up, right? So if we have football season coming up and we know that you're a big football guy, we can bring you in and talk about what's going on in football or anything along that lines. So
yeah, we know nothing.
It's more about relevancy rather than applying to be able to join in. So, but we appreciate you wanting to join in the talking of the show. So
it would have to change it to 18 plus if we let Cassie on here. So
that's true. But yeah, so what is the point of the show? So the idea of the show is bringing in a bunch of the Mixer community and so on and so forth, bringing people over to the Mixer community and having discussions on tech news, game news. It doesn't even matter. It can be about cars. It can be about football. It can be about whatever. But we'll have a set schedule each day of the topics that we're going to bring in. And if you guys want to talk about something that maybe you thought of that we didn't, you're more than welcome to talk about it. But we have specific ideas to talk about each day. And the show will run about an hour. It'll be Monday through Friday. And we're going to do it fairly early in the morning, but you'll be able to watch it on YouTube here. If you listen to podcasts over the internet, we have already claimed the Acast channel, which is acast.com / I think it's Mixcast or it's Mixcast Mixer. I have to check. And we grab the Podbean channel as well. So when this is done, I'll cut the stream. We'll upload the Mixcast up to podcast and YouTube. Podbean and YouTube, and you'll be able to view it at any time of the day, whenever you'd like. So, but yeah, that's the idea of the matter. If this keeps running, we're very excited to keep doing this. So,
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
Rogue.
this is a good thing for. It's a good thing for me. I get my name out there a little more and maybe spread the community around some.
Right.
So
So we're pretty excited, and we're excited that you guys are here to join us for, especially for the first showing. The first showing, um, we weren't sure how much interaction we're going to be getting, and things along that line. Well, speaking up has nothing to do with it, Twister. It's volume level. You can tell us if his volume level is down, but telling him to speak up is not the way to go about it.
chances are I'm louder than Big is, but we're
Yeah.
having technical issues. Well, when he turned down his notifications, he turned me down.
Yeah. Thank you for the host, guys. Thank you. Minded and Kong. Thank you, guys. If Mixcast really takes off, will you stop doing your regular streaming? No. The idea is to have different aspects. So I have my regular full-time job. I have my streaming in the evenings, and the idea of Mixcast is to just have these discussions each day in the mornings to be able to bring you guys something to listen to throughout the day, or join us in the mornings as we do this. So, oh yeah, I'm always busy, Slim. Always busy. Thank you for all the hosts, guys. March, Belly, Sweet. Thank you, guys. Thank you. What's up, Kong? How are you? What if the background is that Mixcast logo? What? Everything behind us? Miss JG?
It's not a horrible idea. That red would have to be toned down a bunch, though.
I'm wondering if, did you mean replace the red with the, hexagon pattern? You were good after you adjusted the volume, but then you just got quiet. I don't know.
I don't know. I'll get the mic as close as I can, so it'll pick me up a little better.
I think the tiles are messing with people's eyes. That's just the only background I have. If you guys have different suggestions, we can go from there as well. So,
yeah, suggestions are always welcome. We're not going to follow them all the time, but they are welcome.
The font is bugging me in the top right. It looks blurry.
It's really small.
I see no blurriness, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. All right. But yeah, let's move on to some of the discussions that we have today. So the first thing that I have up and running right now is Spyro. Spyro comes out today. There are a couple of early copies that you can see running around here on Mixer. Some streamers are already playing it. And yeah. All right. So,
yeah,
guys, for suggestions, put it in the Discord. I know you guys are saying it looks blurry. I don't know what looks blurry. You got to be specific. Put it in the Discord. Let's talk about the discussions.
We have our own little channel in there, so drop it in there.
Yeah. We have a thing in the Discord. Put that stuff in there. We can deal with any adjustments after the stream, because I can't change anything right here right now. So yeah, don't have to nitpick things that don't matter right now. So yeah, Spyro comes out today. How do we have an audience here of people who have been playing or who played Spyro when they were a lot younger? That pretty fella there in the bottom right is Bad Frog? It is.
Yes, it is.
What's up, Salty?
With this beautiful, beautiful beard.
What's going on, Grandpa? You did too, Belly? Alright, yeah. So we have a lot of oops, there we go. I'm trying to not take over the whole screen. Trying to move some windows so that way I can show off a couple of things.
I've already seen it some today, because there was a couple of streamers and I watched probably 3 hours of it. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Of Spyro?
They redid it. Yes, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Just like it used to.
I think the last time that I even played a Spyro was probably, I think it was Spyro 2 on GameCube. It's been a long time, though, since I've played any Spyro. What is
Oh,
Spyro? So I'm actually getting a thing open right now to show you, but oh my god, GameCube.
Yeah, it's very difficult even as an adult. I was watching Backdraft play, and he is a very good gamer, and he was struggling a little bit himself.
yeah.
So.
So here, let's do this. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's show off Spyro a little bit.
Oh, no Fortnite.
All right. Yeah, anyone we won't be doing the whole begging for games type of thing. Just leave it out of it. But yeah. Probably the last Spyro that I played was, you had OG Nintendo, same.
Bring him on.
I think Spyro 2 on GameCube was the last Spyro that I played.
I hate to admit it, but I played Spyro 1 in my 20s. So it's kind of giving my age away. But...
You're toast.
It just looks so good. The remastering. I wonder if I can go back and show. I wonder if there's a good comparison video on YouTube of.
I know it's comparable to this year's graphics.
Yeah.
As far as cartoon type graphics, it's comparable. It looks that good.
Yeah.
It has depth to the picture. It's nice.
They did a really good, especially with just showing off like how much they've changed Spyro since like conception of Spyro when it first started. I remember playing around on it, and like just Spyro was kind of like a little open world, not I want to say open world just because there was so much to do, but there was just nothing. Like, it was just green for grass, and like it was, and now there's just, with technology investment, it's pretty cool to see how far Spyro has come. Yeah, I want to see if I can find a good comparison video of the Spyro from back then to now.
And the game mechanics don't look glitchy at all in the few hours I was watching it. It looks perfectly smooth, which I remember playing it. It had glitches where you had some flying issues sometimes.
Yeah,
but it looks good. It really does.
It did a good job with it.
Anybody who played it when they were a kid is gonna want this just to play it for nostalgia. It's gorgeous. Oh, there's a dragon in the corner.
Look at that Spyro.
Nice.
I wonder if what this video is showing. If it's showing like a true comparison between the two games.
And while he's looking for that, part of what we're going on with this is that every day we're going to have a code at some point that you can type into his game.gg, or what is that?
Player.gg.
Player.gg, and you can get extra points for giveaways. But
here we go.
It's not going to be sitting on the screen, and we're not going to talk about it all the time, but you kind of got to watch the show or listen to the podcast.
Oops. Went to the wrong thing. My bad. Still getting used to this. All right. But yeah, Bad Frog is right. We are doing a giveaway that is going to be totaled up throughout the month. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. And let's see if I can show it like this.
No, I could already see the difference.
Yeah.
The grass. The dragons got curve and roundness to them instead of those sharp edges.
It's pretty crazy. So what this is showing is each trailer side by side, as it changes from the original to the new one. So yeah, so this is original Spyro. I think what was the original Spyro played on? What was the original Spyro played on?
I know
Spyro.
one of them was on PS
Was it PS1? Spyro the Dragon.
1 or 2.
Spyro the Dragon, originally released for the PlayStation 1998.
Yep.
September 1998. So 1998 graphics above Bad Frog right now. And man. So I think what this trailer is doing here is showing the difference between 1998 cutscene to 2018 cutscene. But man, it's crazy.
Yeah, Spyro is much sharper in detail on the remastered one now.
Yeah. How many of you are planning to grab Spyro today? Or I mean, even in the upcoming weeks, if you don't have your paycheck or whatever you need to be able to grab Spyro, you're downloading it right now. Yeah, there's a couple of early copies going around. I think it comes out at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight, which would throw the copy available in an hour and a half. So you have no money right now, Belly. It's always so tempting to grab these games as fast as they come out. So it's a $40 game. It comes with all three of them though. So
that's it.
Yeah. Well, that was I think that was the same thing for Crash. I'm pretty sure Crash might have even been cheaper. It might have been 30 and it was all three. Crash was 40 as well. But yeah, that was also a trilogy that got relaunched and played all three games remastered to today's graphics for a fairly low cost. So Black Friday in 2 weeks. I would be surprised if you're getting Spyro Remaster on Black Friday. Brand new game. I don't know about that, joke. I don't know about that.
Yeah, unless you just really want to get stomped on and trampled. I mean, that's pretty much what Black Friday has turned into. So,
Spyro's a 42 gigabyte game. That's actually kind of funny because that's more than the Battlefield 5 beta. The Battlefield 5 beta is only running at 39 gigs. So, or the trial, not beta.
Muffin. Cyber Monday is the way to do things, and just stay at home and eat leftovers. Eh?
Yeah. Well, we have some. We'll have some Cyber Monday and Black Friday conversations coming with you guys in the next coming weeks as well. Especially like as we find more deals, because GameStop always does stuff. Best Buy is always doing things, and we want to make sure that like we can get people aware of the best place to grab what people are needing. So I love how animated his movements are in the new one. Cassie? Yeah. No, they made... I mean, just look at the difference. Look at the difference in the character. He's just so clean now. Because look, I'll show you. So, we're at 630. 630, right? This is the difference in the character. 630 to 304. That's the difference in the character.
And it's not just the characters; it's the whole scenery. Grass looks like grass instead of a green carpet. Trees look real.
That's the difference in the character.
Cartoon trees. It's amazing.
It is really cool. It is really cool. It's kind of crazy to just see how far video games have come in the last, like, within 20 years. Just the advancement of technology to that extent. It's nuts. Yeah, huge difference.
Realize that a PS1 couldn't have run today's graphics. So.
Oh, sure.
There's that.
Let's see if I can find a good picture of Spyro to compare to. Just like how blocky everything is. It's so funny. Just so blocky.
Yeah, Twister. It's 3 games, so $40 for 3 games is not that bad of a deal. You're talking
Such a difference in
what,
characters.
$16, $17 a game.
Oh yeah, for each game. Oh yeah, if that you're looking at
Oh
$40.
yeah,
So I mean,
so
maybe after your taxes,
13.50.
yeah, I'd say probably after your taxes, you're looking at like $15 a game, which is unbelievably worth it. Um, let's see. Um, so Joke says, I know what you meant. I was just commenting on how the size changed. 42 gigs would take something like 20 something discs in the late 90s. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. um,
And you'd have to beat on the PS1 to make it work. I went
that
through 3 of them.
That's also a good point. So AZN brings up that Xbox is going to be able to play it, which is kind of nuts to think about because uh, back many years ago, PlayStation and Xbox not sharing a lot of games at all. PlayStation had originally had Spyro and Spyro 2 moving on to GameCube, and now finally with all these remasters, Xbox is getting to finally shine some light on an old nostalgia classic. So when this came out, there was no Xbox. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I'm just saying, like, there's generally with the way that these franchises own these companies, these game developers, being able to share these games across platforms just isn't that common. So, it's nice to see that Xbox will be getting some love from Spyro. So, did any of you guys play Spyro 3? I don't recall playing it. It would have been so long ago for me. I had no idea. I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure I played 1, and I don't think I played anything past that. But
I played 1
I
and
was
2.
actually working at the time, so it was not like I had a whole lot of time.
Yeah. I played 1 and 2. I honestly don't remember if I played 3 or not. So, but yeah. Pretty excited. I think I'll end up picking this up and playing it throughout this week as well. It's totally the $40 is worth all of the nostalgia and running into the memorable moments. So, yeah.
Is it the same people who remastered Crash? That I don't know the answer to.
The remaster? I actually don't know who is doing the remaster for Spyro. Let's see. Spyro Reignited is being made by I don't know if it's the original company making the game. Publisher, developer is Toys for Bob. So not the original developers.
So it's Activision on Crash Bandicoot, so
Yeah.
they originally had
So
it, though,
no,
didn't they?
not the same developers for between Crash Remaster and Spyro. What was that, Bedfrog?
It was Activision. Didn't they always own the rights to Crash?
They own the right, so they publish Crash. So Activision publishes both games, but the developers for both, the people who are actually making the game, are not the same people. Yeah. So they do. Activision did publish both, but they are not the original developers. Is it Naughty Dog? Who that made the original Spyro or what? Crash? Crash? I don't know. I'd have to Google that one too. Let's see. Crash.
Why you make Big Google?
I know.
Why?
Making me constantly
Why you telling him how to live his life?
constantly look things up. Developer of the Insane Trilogy is Vicarious Visions. Vicarious Visions.
Hey,
Crash
Twister.
Bandicoot.
Crossover frauded you. Just letting you know.
He frauded you?
He frauded him.
The original developer of the game Muffin is correct. Naughty Dog. Which is weird, because why wouldn't they remake their own game? Naughty Dog is still an existing company.
You meat friended?
That is odd.
Confusing me.
So, developers of Crash has changed to different companies every single time a new Crash came out. There has been no... I don't think there's been a single Crash developer that's made 2 different Crash games. Oh, sorry, no, I'll take that back. Crash Bandicoot Vicarious Visions helped develop a Crash game. They helped develop the 3rd Crash game, it looks like. Looks like they made the 3rd one. But Naughty Dog was the original. Yeah, it looks like the people who made the new Crash game helped make Crash games on the Game Boy Advance. So, interesting. That one I didn't know about. So, it's a neat little find. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Muffin.
Twister made a friend? Oh boy.
Yeah, tomorrow he's gonna have somebody knocking on his door holding a pitchfork.
Oh my god. Which Spyro had the female dragon? Oh, I don't know. I have to play through the game. You're asking me to recall stuff from when I was a wee boy. So, a wee bot? No. This was past my robot years. All right. Sad days. Oh yeah, no, I don't remember. Once I go back and start playing Spyro, that's when I'll have more of a memory recall from when I was playing Spyro many years ago. So, we'll see. All right. Now to move on to something that nobody wants to talk about. All right. Stan Lee. For those who don't know, Stan Lee passed away today. Pretty crazy news. Yeah, for those who didn't know, he passed away today. Yeah, he won't have any more cameos today.
Well, from what I understand, he has Avengers 2 is already out of filming, and he's already got the cameo in that one.
Does he?
He may have filmed a couple other cameos ahead of time because they knew his health was failing. So
actually, he brings up a good point. That might be very, very true. They did that with oh my god, what is her name? Princess Leia.
oh yeah.
Oh my god, someone help me. Help us
Help us with the Force.
Carrie Fisher. Thank you. They did that with Carrie Fisher. They had filmed a lot of her. Now, she died very unexpectedly. They did not expect for her to pass away as quickly as she did. However, they had a lot of her film for... What was it? They had a lot of film for the Han Solo movie before she died. And they ended up using it. So, I'm pretty sure it was the Han Solo movie because she died during... I think she died during Rogue One, if I remember correctly. But, yeah, Stan Lee, episode 8 and 9 too. You didn't hear Stan Lee until now? Yeah, so I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of stuff right here. But, Stan Lee passed away today, and did they delete his Twitter account?
No,
Oh, here we go. It was just appearing differently than I'm used to seeing it. So, yeah. His last tweet today, which was obviously done by his social media manager, but tweeting his lifespan plus Excelsior. but you see a lot of stuff in the news of Stan Lee. Plus, like, if you scroll through this last tweet, it gets real sad real fast. But on the other side of it, if you guys didn't expect this happening, the guy was 95 years old. 95. I had seen Stan Lee back in I think it was 2015. 2015 I had met Stan Lee at a convention. Yeah, he lived a super full life, more than what most people even get close to. I had met Stan Lee in, I think, 2015, and I honestly feel like he was stuck. He was stuck in contracts where he was forced to move around the country.
If that's a serious question, I guess we better go there.
Oh yeah, okay. So there might be some youngins in here who don't know who Stan Lee is. Stan Lee is the creator of Marvel. He invented Spider-Man and Iron Man and X-Men and Hulk. It says it right here on my screen. Black Panther, Daredevil, Avengers. He was the creator of Marvel.
When DC was the power, he came in and with a whole new company and
yeah.
And fought and won.
So, but yeah, he created that corporate giant that you see today. Now, granted, a lot of the stuff that you see today more than likely has zero influence from Stan Lee. A lot of that stuff gets passed on to higher executives and things like that. But he was the original creator of all of these superheroes that you've grown to know and love. Not the creator of Marvel, but those superheroes listed. Yes. Oh, okay. So that's my bad. Not creator of Marvel, but the creator of the superheroes. So, but yeah, editor in chief. There you go, Muffin.
Yeah, I remember reading that today.
He created a lot of superheroes that are extremely relevant in the nerd culture today. We have a new Spider-Man movie coming out very soon. And Avengers is killing it right now. X-Men is popping out a bunch of new movies constantly.
Just had Black Panther not too long ago released.
I actually just watched Black Panther recently. And I think they were talking about a new Daredevil, but I don't know about that one. I'd have to look back into that one. He pushed diversity. Look at all of his different characters. It's not all of his characters are running like your average white male, right? He brought in a lot of new types of characters, brought in women to the superhero role, lots of like new ideas that the industry wasn't using. So,
from what I understand, Infinity War 2 is already done. It's in post-production.
Is it? Okay. That one I haven't been keeping up on.
That's what I've heard rumors of. So.
Okay. That one I haven't been keeping up on, so that one I wouldn't know much about. But yeah. Even though it's a tragic loss in the superhero world, you got to keep in mind that Stan Lee probably didn't have a lot of influence in today's world or in today's superheroes, and you're not going to see a lot of changes in the movies other than his cameos and whatnot. But it is definitely a sad loss because of how much influence he had throughout all of these series. Stan's last cameo. Well, so that's a discussion that Bad Frog was just talking about before, is he probably recorded a bunch of different cameos that have yet to be seen. So any of the upcoming Marvel movies, we may see some Stan Lee cameos, even though he's passed away. So
yeah, I'd expect to see him in Infinity Wars 2 for sure.
Yeah.
So
I'd probably say the next movie that comes out through Marvel, I don't know if anyone knows it off the top of your head, but the next movie that comes out through Marvel will more than likely have a giant Stan Lee tribute to it. So we'll see.
Yeah, doggone. It was kind of it was fine Stan Lee in the movie kind of thing. He always cameoed,
Oh yeah,
and it was a trick to always find him the first time through.
I don't know if it was in every Marvel movie, but he was in a lot of them,
A
especially
ton of them.
yeah, especially as the years went on because he couldn't put as much of an influence in every single one of them. Twisted, okay, I wasn't sure.
I'm still trying to think of who else did that. He was in a cameo in the horror writer Stephen King was a cameo in any of the books. Had a cameo in any of
Oh
the
yeah,
movies
that's
that
true.
read out of his books.
Yeah, yeah. Stephen King writes himself into a lot of different things. So, last was Deadpool 2. That was the last Marvel movie to come out. Yeah, yeah. I knew he was also in the new Spider-Man game. Stan Lee, more than likely. I wouldn't be surprised if they're putting him in video games as well. Let's see. Even in Netflix shows, they used his picture. Oh, I'm sure. They bring him into a bunch of different things. Hitchcock was he? Wait. In I don't know that one in particular. I'll take your word for it though. He was also in all of the Lego Marvel movies. Dang, yeah, he had his face in everything. But like I said, when I saw him, I think 3 years ago, he was not looking good, man. Like I got his signature and all that stuff, but like I said, I think he was stuck in a contract where he had to show up to all these conventions, which is why he even announced that this past year was his last year doing all the conventions. And I mean, he was not looking good. You were fortunate enough to meet him 4 or 5 times. I went to several conventions where he was there, but I only got to meet him once. But I'm glad I did meet him.
Looks like Captain Marvel's the next one that's coming out.
Captain Marvel is, yeah, that was a couple people in the chat had said Captain Marvel is coming out next. So
yeah, I'm googling.
yeah. They just need to announce his character as a Watcher. I'm not sure I understand that that reference. What a Watcher is.
I've seen Betty White flowing through the chat a few times. That's going to be another huge one.
Yeah.
Too, so
Yep.
Let's not ruin my day completely, please.
Betty White is another one. It's amazing how long they've lasted with like how much energy they're outputting constantly. It's pretty crazy. You're gonna take off of work for Betty?
Oh my God,
it's gonna be a sad day. I know it's a sad day for every comic book nerd out there right now. So, you never cry over celebrity deaths, but Prince and Stan Lee. It's a sad day for nerds out there right now. So, I know of Stan Lee, but I'm not sure I know who Betty White is. Who is that? Betty White. She was in Golden Girls. I'm trying to think of how to explain her. I mean, she's like the classic like granny white hair character. I'll just show you who she is.
Been on the edge of
this is Betty White.
The edge of filthy pretty much a lot of her life, because she used to be on those early 70s game shows like Hollywood Squares, and she made some pretty outlandish references for the time.
Yeah. She's Betty White has been in unbelievable amounts of TV shows and movies. So
yeah, she just finished 2 years ago, and she just finished another series that she was in.
Yeah, I just saw her in something recently, and I couldn't believe that she was still filming. So, She just did a Snickers commercial. Yeah.
So yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah, she has had a lot of influence in television. I mean, like she shows up to all these awards. She's referenced in everything, man. She is like a crazy well known person in today's society. So it's pretty nuts like how much recognition some of these celebrities that you guys know of, like how far their outreach actually goes. But yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Belly. It seems when she got to a certain age, she decided there's nothing I can't say that they can do anything for me. So I'm just gonna say whatever I feel like, and a lot of stuff she said shocks people.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah. Um yeah, it's pretty nuts. I'm nervous about George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. They're not old yet, but they're not young either. It happens a lot. It happens a lot, you know. Every generation goes through this stuff where they're in influential characters and role models, and all these people pass on, and it's crazy. Harrison Ford, hopefully not soon. I mean, he's on that same level with Carrie Fisher. She was a huge tragedy to go for the Star Wars people, and Harrison Ford with, yeah, like what Underboy said, Indiana Jones, and you know, just all of these.
He's got quite a diverse career.
So. Oh yeah, he's all over the place. He's all over the place.
So yeah, but see, all these people that are going is a lot of it what I grew up on. So
yeah.
Thanks, Dad. I appreciate that. I'll have you know that we invented the wheel in high school. So that was after discovering fire in the 8th grade. So, get off my back.
How's it going, Stat? But yeah. Those were our major topics that we were wanting to talk about today. Like I said, this stuff will be changing each day as we go into further episodes of the Mixcast. There's infinite amount of things that we're happy to chat about here. So, you're surprised Bad Frog is awake? Why does everyone say that you're always sleeping? For me, it's that you're always awake.
I have a bad habit when, and Stat Booster's a mod with me too in Steve's channel.
Okay.
That we get on Discord and have Discord parties where we just aggravate the hell out of each other, basically. And yeah, I know I said get off my back. Well, I have to lay down every once in a while because my back starts hurting, and when I lay down, I fall asleep. So I'm on Discord live asleep. And
that's funny. We've had a few times.
What Stat does now is he calls me on Discord, and it goes over my whole sound system, so it wakes me right up.
That's funny. Oh, wrong one. Stat, thank you for the follow. That's funny. We've had a couple of opportunities to have people fall asleep in Discord as well. We've had Belly, and I've seen our Wonder Boys come back and told me that he's fallen asleep on stream before, which I've seen that happen as well. I've seen people fall asleep on Hype Zone before, and I was like, how does this happen? I can't even get on Hype Zone, and there's just literally people sleeping on it. So,
oh man,
can't even get on Hype Zone, and people are asleep on Hype Zone. So, yeah, I've seen funny moments like that.
So that doesn't do me any good.
Already forgotten what?
This key thing right here.
This key thing? I'm not even sure what you're referencing. Oh yeah, no, I was about to jump into that one soon. Yeah. So what Bad Frog is referencing now is every day when we do this. So tomorrow is our only day off doing this. We won't be doing this on Saturdays and Sundays as of right now. It's not our plan to do that because we want some days off. But we're planning to do this Monday through Friday for an hour each day. It'll generally take place much earlier than what time it is now. But our idea is to do this stream Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That puts you guys at 11:30 a.m. Eastern to 12:30 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to join up each day, we will be doing that there. Bad Frog is in California, so he's on the Pacific Coast as well. He's willing to wake up.
So it makes it really easy.
Yeah, he's willing to wake up with me and do the stream that early.
That's not awful twisted because Big's going to be uploading it as a podcast, and it will be going on his YouTube channel for now until again we find out if this is going anywhere.
Right. If we can build up
the whole video.
Exactly. If we build up an audience and we have you guys coming back each day, and you guys, if you help us spread the word and bring in more folks and stuff like that, and you guys enjoy the show, we'll keep it going. The stuff above Bad Frog is to help us out in spreading the word, following our social medias, following the show, and where it says never miss a show, I'm going to be ending the stream after every episode and automatically downloading the VOD. That VOD will then get uploaded to YouTube so you can watch the chat and literally enjoy the conversations as we have them, enjoy the discussions. And each day, like we said, there is a giveaway that we're going to be doing. We're going to have a code that displays on the screen as well as say what the code is. And you guys can go to a website and enter that code. If once you're done entering the codes, it's going to give you guys a bunch of points. And one of those points will be selected to win a year of Xbox Live this month. So yeah. Moving on with that, so we are 99% done with building the giveaway for this month, so the link is not there just yet, but the code of today is Mixer Love. So after today's stream, I'm going to tweet out, and so will Bad Frog, we'll tweet out the link to the giveaway. It will be that link, but it's not available just yet. It will also be in the Discord. The Pokemon live action Pokemon movie is our discussion for Wednesday. So if you want to talk about that stuff, join in Wednesday. Yeah, it's serious. The code of the day is Mixer Love. So you're going to see it on the website. I'm going to show you guys a little sneak peek of what that looks like. It is right here. So what you'll see is, so above Bad Frog where my mouse is, you'll see a bunch of different ways to enter the contest, which is just following us on each of our social medias. And then below it, you'll see code. You'll enter in that code and put in the code for the giveaway. That code will be what we're going to be giving away the prize for. So join us in entering those codes, and maybe you'll win a year of Xbox Live. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. Can't really think of anything else. I think
anything other than peak. Does anybody want to talk about?
Yeah, any topics that we brought up, the full length topics like the Pokemon movie, that's for Wednesday. We'll be chatting about that. Don't worry about it. No worries.
I haven't done any research, Muffin.
What's up, Positive? I ruined your thunder. No worries. We know there's a lot of news, and being that this show is brand new, there's a million things that we can go and talk about. But we don't want to talk about everything right now because we can't touch on all those discussions.
Yeah,
so
we've got 2 more games that are coming that we need to talk about, and
we've got we have our Battlefield discussion coming. We have our Fallout discussion. We have the Pokemon movie. There's actually a bunch of things, and there's a couple things that I brought up that I haven't even brought up with Bad Frog just yet, which is like we have the Armstrong movie coming out. What's it called? First Landing or First? I forget what it's called.
Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I've heard about it. It's going to be a good movie.
First Man, that's what it's called. First Man. And yeah, it's about the moon landing. So I'm extremely excited to see that one. Steve Carell has a new movie coming out that I really want to see. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And we want to talk about all this stuff, but we want to be patient in bringing up these subjects because we'll run out of things if we discuss everything in one day. So, yeah.
Then I'll be boiled down to just giving words of wisdom from Bad Frog, and you don't really want that, as the chat's found out once already.
And like Stat said, we don't want to move on to too many discussions, because we don't want. Apparently, there's a fear of Bad Frog falling asleep. So,
appreciate it, Stat. I don't know why I told you to come here. Oh God.
No, did not hear about that, David. I don't know how that even happens. That's unbelievable.
If you want to, you can look up a video of they were taking out an old MRI. They weren't going to ever use it again, and these students were throwing chairs and just destroying things because they had the magnet on, and they were just throwing stuff in the room. It is nuts how powerful that magnet is.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Twisted says, so are they showing the soundstage in LA where the moon landing took place?
I think they've gotten rid of that soundstage already, Twisted. Twister. Yeah, they've already gotten rid of that soundstage because they didn't want the evidence left around.
Oh boy. MD is part of a movement. It's a conspiracy theory movement where birds aren't real. They're all drones. So, and that is a topic that we're probably not gonna jump into this, but
were you dropped on your head? I just want to know.
They're all government spy drones. But yeah.
Oh God, MD.
Heck of a bot, deal with it. They're all drones that poop. They poop on your car. That's the government telling you how much they just don't enjoy you when they're pooping on your car.
Dropping GPS bugs out of their poop.
Oh my God.
Oh God. That's crazy.
But yeah. So we only said it the one time. So for audio purposes, code of the day, Mixer Love. You'll enter that into the code. Look for the tweet that'll be coming from Bad Frog and I, as well as in Discord. So join our Discord if you aren't there already. And post suggestions for the show in the Discord. We need them.
And do us a favor and don't tell everybody what the code is.
Yes, please.
That just messes up your chances.
It messes up your chances, and it doesn't help us because then we don't have a reason for people to come to the show other than just enjoying the show. So, tweet the code. Noted.
Oh, God, Stat. I'll tell you what, who would be a fun person to have on here for 15 minutes, and then I'd have to kill him, his Stat Booster.
Oh, boy.
He's highly amusing, but after 15 minutes, you want to kill him. Well, first thing, he's a ginger, so he has no soul.
Oh my God. That feels like a whole nother discussion. Inked. Hey man, how's it going? Thank you for the host. Weird, I saw chat on the screen that I can't see on mobile. Yeah, it got deleted. If it doesn't get deleted fast enough, it doesn't remove it off of the screen, but that's why we have bots.
Oh no, we're not going through that in this channel. No,
he could interview Good Frog? I thought it was Good Toad. Don't we have
No,
Good Toad?
He's got an account named Good Frog, and we have the most insane, I'll say, conversations between each other in people's chats. It's gotten quite out of hand, as a matter of fact. It's hilarious.
What's up, Colin? What's up, Diamond Cat? CG, thank you for the host.
I'm sure glad to see all you guys showed up for this.
Yeah.
I was terrified 5 people were going to show up and the chat was going to be dead.
Amberu, thank you for the host. No, it is really great. Remember that this is not the showtime that we're usually going to do. We're going to shoot for doing it in the mornings. If the mornings just don't end up working out because of whatever reason, being that we changed it to the Mixcast rather than Good Morning Mixer, we can do the show at any time. Our idea of the time slot is going to be in the mornings. So be prepared to join us in the mornings or watch the show or download the show at any time. Like I said, it's going to be in our VODs, YouTube, and we're putting audio versions on Podbean and Acast. Both are apps on your Androids and iOS. You'll be able to watch those there or listen to those there. And they're we're going to try to do our best to make it mostly audio only. But there will be some things where we're displaying visuals like the Spyro, the Reignited trilogy, so showing the difference between the two different games from 18 years ago to now. So, but yeah. What time again? It's going to be for East Coasters, it's going to be 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So lunchtime for you guys. Mixcast hype. The idea is to try to build a community for this and grab a bunch of people and have intellectual conversations, hopefully. But
you can have the intellect because it's dead up here.
But yeah, I had fun. Thanks for joining us, guys, on our first episode of the Mixcast.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I was awful nervous and I was looking forward to, but not looking forward to this. But I appreciate you guys showing up. It made it a lot easier.
Yeah, no, it was fun. And for those of you who are like, well, Big, you told me that you were going to stream today. I am going to stream today. I'm going to cut the show and then restart it right away. So that way there's 2 separate VODs so I can upload this right away to YouTube and whatnot. So,
thanks.
So if you guys are here for gaming and stuff, just chill, and wait about 30 seconds after the show ends and we'll get you guys started back again.
Okay, I don't like any of your games. I think I'm gonna go now.
You can go enjoy the rest of your night. Yeah, glad you got to come in, Twisted. Yeah, and do trivia with the viewer versus Bad Frog every week. Call it Beat the Frog. Oh God. All right. Well, I don't know if there's beating the frog because he'll put you down. Glad I had my Discord notifications on. Turn on the Discord notifications, get the notifications from the stream, or get my tweets or Bad Frog's tweets. Either way, if you get any of that stuff, you can get notifications when we go live. We are going to try to transition it over to the Mixcast channel if things keep going the way that we hope they go. The Mixcast channel is over here. Right there. If you follow that guy right there, just put his hand up. We're hoping to transition over there, being that I just have a lot of my audience over here, and we can gain a little bit more traction of me streaming on my main account. We're going to do that for a little bit first, and then hopefully move on over to Mixcast so that way we don't run into any issues of people looking to join my stream for gaming or anything like that. It's specifically built for the talk show. Yep. But yeah, 2 Blue Sky, thank you to follow. I'm shocked that count was available.
We were both stunned. It really was.
We were pretty amazed that we were able to get that. So on every other website we had to claim it as Mixcast Mixer. So should be a good time. I'm so glad you streamed today. I was sad about my resub. 10-month resub from Muffin. Thank you, Muffin. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us. Unless you have any other closing thoughts, Bad Frog.
No, I'm good. I think we've covered the subjects we wanted to cover, and we're good to go.
Yeah. Why is Mixcast a blueberry? Because I made the account 2 days ago. If it was 2 days ago. So
because it hasn't been shamed in a rap battle yet and gone and got its own picture.
that's true. It hasn't done any of that stuff yet. So also if you go over to the Mixcast channel, it's actually C Mammal 731483 channels. So just let you know that he's that much of a blueberry. So but yeah, thank you guys so much for joining for episode 1 of the Mixcast. We hope to see you guys episode 2 at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thanks for making this fun, guys. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Bye, everyone!
Bye!